Well, Peter Dutton, the newly minted leader of the opposition, will join me in a moment. It may not please his detractors, but his elevation to the leadership has certainly been welcomed by large blocks within the world of fair dinkum Liberals. I said last week, and I don't care if this embarrasses him, there is no leader in recent times who's come to the position of leadership of either political party, and take them all, Albanese, Morrison, Shorten, Turnbull, Gillard, even Tony Abbott, yes, including John Howard and Bob Hawke. No person has come to a position of party leadership with greater experience and more credentials across an enormous government portfolio experience than Peter Dutton. He's been in the parliament for 21 years. He's won the seat of Dixon, a notionally Labor seat, 8 elections in a row. He's been the Assistant Treasurer to Peter Costello. He's held ministries in the Howard, Abbott, Turnbull and Morrison cabinets. He served on the National Security Committee. And as he said on the day of his elevation to the leadership, and I quote him, "I've served as our country's health minister, as our sports minister, I've been a defence minister, home affairs minister, I've been on the Expenditure Review Committee, I've been part of the National Security Committee, and I've been part of the leadership of the party. I repeat, no one in Australia's recent political history has come to a leadership position better credentialed." And Peter Dutton joins me. Peter, thank you for your time. Congratulations. You've put a spring in the step of many devoted Liberals. But if I might just start, who is Peter Dutton? Because I note you say your parents weren't well off and you started part-time work at a butcher shop and you saved and bought a house at 19 and you've got significant business interests. I guess you'd be hoping government would provide those opportunities for everyone.
Well, Alan, firstly, thanks for having me back on the show. It's great to be with you, and thank you for your kind remarks earlier. I think this role gives me the opportunity to show the other side of who I am. I'll never change because I believe very strongly in the values that were instilled in me in my upbringing, the value for money, the value of hard work. My grandmother came off the land as a dairy farmer. My grandfather died when I was only four years of age. And, you know, we were brought up with very strong values. So I'm not going to deviate from that. And I've had tough jobs in Parliament. As you say, when you're out there talking about national security matters and defence matters, etc., you have to be a serious contributor to those debates. But I hope in this job I can talk more about the other issues that I think are important to families, to businesses. We are coming into an incredibly difficult time. Labor doesn't know how to handle money. It is going to be tougher under Labor over the next few years. And I think we can put together the policies and provide the strong leadership that's required to help our country get through the next 3 years and then to have a positive agenda when we win the election in 2025.
Well, just come back again to where you and who you are. The Premier of Western Australia, Mark McGowan, said you're an extremist who isn't very smart. Respond to that.
Well, I mean, nobody's as smart as Mark McGowan. That's the first point to make. But I think I've done okay. I've, as I say, served as the Defence Minister. I'm the 15th person to lead the Liberal Party, the third in the Liberal Party's history to take up the position without being challenged.